All right, so I thought I'd do a little walkthrough of the rum cooler, the little camper that I bought last July, and I've been tinkering with since then. This is the first trip we've actually been able to take it on. I camped in it on the way home, but that was just on the way home from when I went out to the Florida Panhandle to meet the owner and take possession of it. So this is a Forest River Geo Pro, and it's got a specific model number. I'll put it on the screen here. I can never remember where it is. So we camped in a storm here on Portsmouth Island, and it did great. The only problem I had was this awning. In fact, you can see it. I'm going to take it off in a minute. The awning is only held on by 3 screws, and 2 of the screws on each side have pulled loose from the side of the camper. But I'm not fussed about that because I really think I want to get a 360 awning for this thing so that I can open it and create shade all the way around. And honestly, I may create the shade going around the front, because when I've got the lid open for the back, I've already kind of got some shelter there. So let me show you what we got here. And I've got stuff in here right now, but you'll still be able to see. We're just using it to carry stuff home at this point. All right, light's gonna change here. Let's see. Okay, so over there, well, there's actually a TV. There's just a bed. There's storage in here. It's actually got an RV AC that you need, you know, shore power to run. I'm thinking about replacing that with the 12-volt air conditioner, a model that I saw at Overland Expo West. And I'm actually looking around. I need to do some research. But this thing, it can turn this into a meat cooler, no lie. We had it on high, and it frankly was frigid in here, so we had to turn it way down low at the campground we stayed at the night before we came over the island. But this is it. It's got 2 doors. We've been sleeping in this thing with the little screen, the window cracked, so we could get some air through the screen. Just pull this up, and it's been great. Let's walk around to the back here. And the back is the kitchen area. So I've already done some modification here. They had a 120-volt refrigerator that would only run on shore power, is the way it was wired. I took that out. My wife has given it to a workmate who's looking for a small refrigerator, and I am going to put a 12-volt refrigerator in here. I'm thinking about getting a stand-up one just because of the ease of access. If I get, you know, a regular top entry fridge, then that could be problematic. Also, I don't see a use for this. We will rarely ever be in a campground where there's shore power, and frankly, even if we are, I don't think we'll use a microwave while we're camping. I mean, some people probably do to warm up leftovers or something, but I don't know. I got to put some thought into that. But I did see another guy online who emptied out this this area and turned it into storage. Thinking about that. So this thing's got lights right here. It's got a sink. It doesn't really have hot water. I could add hot water, but it's just cool water right now. And it's got a pump. I filled it up with 25 gallons of water before I left home, and it's still 2/3 full. My little gray tank is full, and I'm going to empty that. That's just where all this sink water drains. And it's right down here. So that's pretty much it. Let me show you what I did on the front to modify it. Let me go back around this way so the sun's not in the camera. Okay, I just have this box on here for storage right now. This thing had 2 full 20-gallon, 20-pound propane tanks, and it had a battery box that had 2 100 amp hour deep cycle 6-volt batteries, I think. I'm not certain right now. I will go home and look and put the details on the screen. Frankly, I've got 500 watts of lithium ion in the back of the rumrunner. And so what I did is I deleted the battery hookup, and I just added an Anderson plug to it so that I could connect my power from the rumrunner, and whenever I'm at camp, I have that. The only problem with that will be in the future if I really want to put a 12-volt fridge in the back. Say I leave the the camper, the rum cooler, just, you know, parked up somewhere, and I go off and leave it and come back, which I did several times during this trip. If I'm gone for too long, the fridge is not going to be cool. I mean, obviously, if it's completely chilled down and it's completely closed up, it'll be okay for a little while. But if I'm gone for a long time, it could be problematic. So what I think I want to do is get a more permanent box that has 1 small battery maybe a 100 amp hour, I don't know, that's small to me compared to the 500 amp hour. A 100 amp hour battery in the box that I put on the front, a more permanent box. And then when I'm gone from the camper, the fridge and whatever else I need to have power will, you know, it'll be able to run off that battery. But then when I'm back with it, I can plug it up to the 500 amp hour battery to conserve the standalone battery that's in here. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about. Ultimately, the best solution would be to get another Red Arc BC to DC charger to put in there, but right now I don't see the need to go through all that. I'd love to completely do that. But anyway, so there's my plans right now. That box did okay. I had some stuff strapped down on it on the way here, and the corrugations on some of the back trails on this island have really bounced it around. I'm gonna have to fix it up, neaten it up before I take off again. But anyway, I'm happy with this thing. I'm gonna take this awning off and let it ride inside the camper for the ride home so that it doesn't come off on the highway, and figure out the rest. Man, I get so many compliments on this wrap that my buddies at Bold City Graphics did for me. So check them out if you're in the North Florida area, or you just need fleet wrapping done. They do it. I mean, what they did was awesome. I just gave them a basic idea of what I was after, and their design artist went to it and sent me a proof and said, what do you think of this? And I made one minor edit, and I wanted my decal to be of similar size to the window. It was a little bit smaller in the original proof concept. But other than that, I love it. I mean, I love it exactly as it is now. So what do you guys think? What else should I do to my camper to make it more off-grid and off-road friendly? Let me know in the comments.